to check on the voting process.
All right, so there is our Associate Editor Noah Otieno keeping an eye on the Kisumu County ODM nominations. There are mixed reactions from aspirants and supporters. Some happy that the process began rather early, but of course some aspirants they are feeling aggrieved, saying the process was not free and fair. Let's now cross over to Kiambu County. Chris Thairu has been keeping an eye on the situation there. Chris, a lot of delays reported in various constituencies in Kiambu County in the morning. Has voting kick-started in all the constituencies yet?
Well, a very good afternoon to you, Michelle, and dear viewers. I'm at St. George's Primary School, which is in Thairu constituency, which is one of the 12 constituencies in Kiambu County. And this polling center will be the polling center that the incumbent governor, that is William Gitau Kabogo, be casting his vote in a few minutes from now. Of course, he is expected to come here and cast his vote alongside his family members. And of course, this has been one of the polling centers in Kiambu County. The process is still ongoing. Behind me, it's a queue, but not that long. The numbers continue decreasing as the time goes by. And in most of the polling centers in Kiambu County, the process is still ongoing. And there's nothing much that we can report about. But about 1 hour, 1.5 hours, I was in Gatundu South, and there were some issues there. And of course, police were forced to use, to fire in the air so that they can disperse rowdy crowds that were there, gathering there, who were agitated, claiming that there were plans by some aspirants who had already colluded with some agents and officials of the party to stuff some of the ballot papers in some of the ballot boxes. But when that was clear, of course, the process continued, and we were able, of course, to talk to the incumbent member of parliament, Moses Kuria, who was being accused that he was behind that. But of course, he stood by his word, saying that he's against that, and those were accusations that are being framed and being propagated by some of his aspirants. Of course, Gatundu South will be one of the constituencies to watch because Moses Kuria, that's the incumbent, is facing a bruising battle between him and of course several aspirants have ganged up and joined hands with Joyce Ngugi, who is the widow to Jose Ngugi, who was the late and former member of parliament of Gatundu South. And of course, but the battle, of course, all eyes will also be on the gubernatorial race between the incumbent William Gitau Kabogo and Kabete member of parliament Ferdinand Waititu. In the morning there were reports that Ferdinand Waititu had been arrested, but those were rumors, and police came out to give a statement stating that the only issue they had with the member of parliament for Kabete is that he had already arrived at the tallying center, which will be at Kiambu High School in Kiambu County. And at that place, by that time, which was at around 4 a.m. Police were saying that no one is supposed to be there, be it any aspirant, any agent, or any voter. They're all supposed to be at all the polling centers, so that maybe after 5 p.m., which is the time that most people will be expecting that most of the polling centers will close, so that the exercise of tallying can start. Michelle, from here, nothing much report, but we are still waiting for the incumbent, that's William Gitau Kabogo, to decide or to cast his vote.